Roland, and I'm with Kendal & Co. And today I'm excited to share with you our oil of the month, which is Balance. And I have with me Jennifer Bridges, she's the Director of Sales, and I have Nikki Ekman, which is the Director of Marketing. And together we're going to share with you a few tips of how to use it. So
let's roll.
Let's roll.
Okay. One of my favorites is frankincense. Anybody?
I love
Yes.
frankincense. It
Very
is,
much so.
For some reason,
Something about Frank.
that is the king of all oils. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
So I
Tell me more.
Well, the king of all oils, because really it takes care of a lot of things. If you don't have any other oil at home, you gotta have frankincense. If that's all you have, I mean, it literally takes care of a lot of issues. So you want to make sure you have that at home. A lot of people don't really care for the smell, but I actually like it.
I do.
Me too. It's very earthy. It's definitely earthy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it goes well with mixing with other oils as well. Like you can diffuse that at home. You can use it topically. You can ingest it as one of the safe oils. Now, if we're talking about children and maybe elderly, we might want to dilute with any carrier oil. Coconut oil is good. Almond oil, coconut oil, avocado oil too. So we're talking about frankincense and all the benefits that this oil have because it is part of our blend.
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell us a little more why we included it in that blend?
Oh, yes. Frankincense it helps to fight insomnia. It's a very calming oil, stress reducing. It's even got some antidepressant properties in it. So it goes well with the other oils. When you do a blend, you want that's going to be specific for something. You want the different oils in the blend to all have that thing in common, and all of these oils do. Frankincense, on top of fighting insomnia, it's very anti-inflammatory, and it can help reduce pain.
Wow.
And
That's what I was going to say. It helps
yes,
relieve the end of the day.
it's very relaxing, and sore muscles, whatever you've got. One of the benefits of having frankincense in here is to release that tension and help fight that insomnia and just relax.
That's awesome. That's a good thing you mentioned, that they all go together for the purpose of calming. If we were to add maybe like a peppermint in there, just kind of, peppermint gives you energy.
Mm-hmm.
So you might want to, so that was a good point. And so
that's another good reason, though, right? Okay, it's great for sleep and insomnia, but it's also great for kids.
that's right.
Yes.
Kids that have a little bit too much energy
That's right.
and need some help at school or
I'm
Day to
convinced that you gotta have a diffuser in each of the kids' bathroom. Not very many people can afford that, but if you can, eventually get their own. And it's a lamp, and it also, helps them sleep good. So.
And one of the oils in Balance is lavender, which I don't know about you ladies, but I love it. I use it a lot to diffuse, also in my beads, also on my body, also in the bath water, because it has so many great things that it does for you, and it has a wonderful fragrance.
Oh, I love that.
What do
I
y'all
like
think?
to diffuse it while I'm sleeping, or even when I'm getting ready to, when I'm doing my nighttime routine to go to sleep, because it is very calming. It relieves stress. It's so you just feel so at ease.
Which is why it was probably one of the oils y'all chose to go in Balance, which you made.
Yes, it is. And that's one of our recipes. So it's a Kendal & Co. recipe. It's awesome to know that's our blend, and that it's actually helping a lot of kids and a lot of, not just kids, but a lot of people. I have a lot of moms that just, they just come back to the office and tell me, my kid is a different kid when he's on balance, so that's awesome. I was gonna say also, lavender essential oil is one of the oils that you gotta have at home, even if it's just lavender. I mean, it's one of the inside of the blend, but if you can't afford that, at least have lavender with you.
Ooh.
I mean, burns,
A
headaches.
first aid type oil.
Yes, it really is.
I can't remember. I burned myself on a pan, and I was like, okay, what do I use on this burn? And Stephanie goes, lavender. You have any lavender? Yes, I got the lavender. I was like, within minutes, it was better, and then it never got blistered, and was better, like crazy. Usually how you would be really red and then dry, and then blister and then dry. But it didn't do that, so.
Yeah, I do have another testimony too. My husband, he was welding, and at this time he wasn't a believer of the oils, and he made fun of me for several weeks before he even tried one. But he had a burn, and he came home and he was complaining, so I said, come here, I have an oil for that. And so, same thing, the burning sensation went away and never blistered, and within, I don't know, a couple of days, it was gone. I mean, it's crazy. So, yeah.
So what's another oil in balance?
Vetiver. Let me tell you, that is actually one of my favorite oils. It's got a real earthy smell. Some people really don't like the smell. I didn't at first, but now I love the smell of it.
I think it kind of grows on you.
It does.
Because I have people come to the office and said, apply it on their skin. I said, I don't really care for it. And then, like, literally within minutes, like, they want more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh man, this is really good.
Mm-hmm. It's very calming. It's one of the first oils that I used for ADHD. I have a mild case of ADHD, and it is one of the first ones before I knew about Balance, which has it in that. But I would use vetiver just on the bottom of my foot or the back of my neck, and it would calm my mind down.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I struggle with is my mind just, it's like a channel changing on the TV, and it will calm that down.
That's awesome.
Which is one reason it works well with lavender and the other oils in this blend.
Yeah. So what are the oils, the next oil that goes in that blend?
Cedarwood.
Cedarwood.
I have to say that's one of my favorite oils. It's manly.
Yes.
And it smells very clean.
Mm-hmm.
I think it goes well with a lot of other oils too. Like just literally add that to your orange. You just add that musk to it. It is, you can find that in a lot of homemade deodorants. And, I think a lot of men would like to diffuse that in their vehicles and help them calm, when they feel stressed. So.
So ladies, we've talked about all the different oils that are in Balance and the benefits of those oils. Let's talk about Balance and how we use Balance.
For me, I started us using it in a diffuser every night. It's by my bed. And that's the way I could sneak it and without the husband knowing. Maybe why he's getting a great night's sleep.
Right.
That's awesome. Another way to use it is topically. I will recommend to please dilute, just because we don't know how your skin is, if it's sensitive or not. If you are, if you feel confident about using it without it, that's on you. But I will recommend to dilute. It lasts longer, and it's good for you. So the way I use it in my house is I put it behind my husband's ears, and I put it behind his neck, and also under his feet. Like I will massage his feet, especially the top of his toes. There's, I don't know if you guys are familiar with reflexology.
Yes.
Those pictures that I'm sure you've seen, I used to see them and I didn't really believe or put them together until I understood why. There's pressure points in our toes that are related to our brain. So I will massage my husband's feet, and sure enough, it helps tremendously. Also, I diffuse it. I do too. I diffuse it, and that's one of the things that you can do, for example, as a teacher in a classroom. You know, we don't necessarily touch the kids and put them in their feet, but you can diffuse it. And a lot of teachers already are burning candles. Why not diffusing something that is gonna help them feel better and pay attention and all that good stuff? But yeah, that's how we do it.
So in closing, ladies, that's balance. I hope everybody out there learned something today. I know I did. I always love talking about the oils because I always learn something. Maybe it's a different thing that it does for you. That's our hope, is that we can help educate you, that you know there's other natural great things out there to help you, so that maybe keeps you well naturally. I know I love natural. So anyway, we're gonna do this every month. There'll be a different oil next month that we're gonna talk about. We'll sit down. We're gonna be a little bit more calm probably, but we hope you enjoyed this, and that's a wrap from us this month.